Alright, welcome back. For those of you waiting for an Injustice video, don't worry, there's another one scheduled for tomorrow. We just thought we'd put this one up relatively quick because there's been a few questions about the current challenge with the Jesse, not Jesse, Macho Man Savage.
Yeah. So in general, because WWE Immortals is so similar to Injustice, we tend to base our knowledge of it on Injustice. So the latest challenge, the reset wasn't working. So we went back and tried some of the older Injustice methods. So
we were just going to demonstrate a different method, slightly different than the one we used for Daniel Bryan. And so for anybody who's still able to use the previous one, keep on doing that because that's going to have more credits. This one doesn't work as well with the credits, but this is a lot simpler and straightforward as far as resetting the challenge.
And if you continue having problems, if each new update, for whatever reason, gives you a little more difficulty with it, you can always go back and look through our old Injustice videos, and the instructions will be the same. Right. Just the formatting will be different.
So you can take a look. You see that we're on extras mode. I've even done a couple of the fights in Challenge 2 to visually make it obvious that we've done something. So we're going to reset the challenge. There's always questions about this, so let's explain this up front too. Resetting the challenge means in the current challenge, you are removing all progress.
Yep.
You're getting right back to standard mode, nothing completed, but you keep anything you've earned so far.
Yes. Only resetting the online challenge, resetting the progress in it to allow you to do it again, in an effort to get more stuff, without getting rid of anything.
Right, so right now the way it normally works is you can do standard, expert, and nightmare mode to get 3 copies of the challenge card.
And all the rewards.
And all the rewards. This is a method so you can do standard, and if you're not strong enough to do expert, reset it. Or even if you want to finish them all, finish at the end of nightmare, you can do that too. Or even if you haven't got the strength to finish standard mode, you can get whatever rewards you can squeeze out of it and then reset it again.
Yeah.
But remember, this is a current challenge. This is not a way to bring back an expired challenge. So the way this method is different from the last one is we're going to start here on the challenge screen, and then you're going to go to your settings. Oops. I did not want to go to fight. Alright, so we're going to be in the challenge screen. We're going to go under
to settings. Well, lots of stuff opened.
So we'll actually need to go to open settings separately. Turn off Wi-Fi.
Airplane mode if you have data,
right.
Both if you have both.
Basically disconnect from the internet. Then we're going to change
any way possible
to a time when the challenge is over. I can't remember the date, but definitely we're going to be out of the challenge by then.
The reason why we went back a couple days even when we went forward a month is if you go forward too many days and you go into the shop, you'll lose your discount gold packs.
Right, and again, we haven't played with it the same way that we did in Injustice, but that's based on our understanding of how Injustice works.
To us, it's just not worth testing it to lose our gold packs. If you want to try that out, just going forward a couple days, feel free, tell us the results.
Yeah, so we're going to go back in the challenge. What should show us now is the challenge has expired.
There we go.
Alright, so we confirm it.
And it'll say it again.
Alright, so now we're in the regular game. So once you're in the regular game, you've had that message, you need to lock in that particular progress, because if you skip this step, you will just actually start, you'll come back and you'll probably have the same progress from before.
Yeah.
It won't keep the reset. So I'm just going to, so I'm not wasting any of our time, I'm going to actually, not your time. Your time we're actually wasting a little bit by using a battle that's not that easy.
But by not wasting our energy.
Right.
We're doing any fight. You don't have to do a hard fight. This is just our personal preference to lock in the challenge expired mode. So when your time shifted to when the challenge is expired, you're doing a battle. And what this essentially does is it puts a little bit, we're not 100% sure, but my guess, personally, is that it puts in a little bit of data to be saved. It saves the extra experience you got. It saves the way that you are in this time when the challenge is expired. And then when you go back, it keeps that information that it's saved, right?
That's it. I think that you're right. I think you're actually right about it. What's interesting is the strategy in this kind of fighting is, oh crap, if you block their special, you can do your special immediately after and block. That doesn't work in Injustice, which is interesting.
Are you waiting for him to special?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't maxed out any special. So what you're watching is just some of the grinding that we're doing because we don't play Immortals nearly as much. So
Yeah.
if you don't care, scroll ahead maybe like a minute or something.
Yeah. This is just us.
Messing around.
Well, I don't know. Part of it is important, just not fighting these guys specifically, right?
Yeah, because what we're doing, this is the same principle of grinding on the highest bonus level that you can manage, because then your experience will go up faster, even if it doesn't give you a lot of money. All right, so we've done a battle.
So we've locked it in, essentially.
So it's done a save, so it's remembering that, yeah, the challenge has been canceled, it's saved our progress on this one, yeah, the challenge is still canceled. So, we go back to the main screen. We see the challenge is still not there. Oh, look, it gives us a challenge expired message still.
Just one last time.
And now we change the date back to normal.
And turn back on the Wi-Fi. And this is to make the challenge come back.
Right.
Theoretically, if you wanted to play offline, don't know why you would, you could. We've locked it in at this point. Turning on the Wi-Fi is just when you wanted to come back, right?
Right. And so we're going to be here, the challenge should be coming back. And one thing to note, if you can stop here, the challenge is reset already, but there's a small chance that if you don't do the next step that we're talking about, you could lose your progress. You could automatically reset once
whenever it closes.
Whenever it closes. So you don't see the challenge here. We'll just go into the play screen. We'll come back out. The challenge should reappear right now. There it is. See clearly, challenge mode is now available. It's reset. We have 0 credits. We go into the challenge. We get 25 credits. And we are on standard. There is no progress. We're back to the beginning. So we now have a chance to get another Macho Man Savage card. So the step that you have to do here, now some people can do it without even playing another fight. Do one more fight. You know what? Just as we put you through enough. I'm going to do an easy one. I'm going to do one really easy battle. Oops. I'm going to do one really easy battle just to lock in the progress again. Again, we're talking about the save. Then you need to shut down.
So you did it once to lock in the fact that the challenge is expired, and now you're doing it once again to lock in the new challenge.
Right, exactly. And this is the part where we want to make sure that the next time it shuts down, when you come back into it, you're going to get an extra 25 credits.
Yeah.
So you get 50 total, which is not enough to complete the challenge, but it's still better than 25 because you still need 63.
Yeah, and theoretically, if your game never crashed, if you never closed it, what you could even do if you really wanted was beat it all like this without locking it in. Just beat the challenge first, and then when you closed it and opened it again, it would auto reset it for you.
Right. So here's the challenge. Key point: do not do any of the challenge. Right? We're going to shut it down. We're going to swipe it out of our list
to completely close it, because when it's in the list, it's still minimized. It's still keeping some of the data, treating it like it's open.
Right. And so what this normally should do, if you'd actually done anything in the challenge, this would actually reset it one more time. But hopefully what the point is, it's going to give us another 25 credits. Even if it doesn't, you still got to do this. Otherwise, it could randomly lose your progress when you...
So you'll get 50 credits, and you won't have your challenge taken away from you. Which, you know, I think is probably worth the extra step.
Yeah.
Not strictly necessary, but...
Alright, so but the key part of that is you didn't actually do any challenge battles. So once you do that, this doesn't work. So we go to the challenge.
25 credits.
25.
Now we have 51 credits from that one lock-in battle.
Right. And now you're okay. Now you're safe to continue, because if this shuts down, you're not going to lose all your progress again.
Yeah.
Okay? So, if the other method, and we'll link to this in the description, if the other method on Immortals works for you, just go do that one. You get more credits. Saves you a bit of time.
Yeah.
But if you're having trouble, this works fine too.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
See you guys tomorrow, actually.
Unless you don't watch Injustice, in which case,
right.
nah.